Once upon a time, in a wide, green field at the edge of a small village, there stood nothing. No house, no fence, not even a swing. But one day, a man named Elias stood in the middle of that field, holding a rolled-up plan in his hands. His wife, Mira, stood beside him, smiling. And beside her were their 2 children, Sammy, who was 7, and Nina, who was 5. "This," Elias said, stretching his arms out wide, "is where we'll build our home, our real home." Asked Sammy, eyes wide. "With a window just for my stuffed animals?" Asked Nina. Mira laughed. "Yes, little ones. Our home built with our hands, hearts, and help from each other." The next morning, Elias brought wooden boards, nails, and tools. Mira brought sandwiches and lemonade. Sammy and Nina brought their energy, their questions, and about 300 hugs. Elias hammered the first board into the ground. "Thunk. That's the first piece of our home," he said proudly. Nina clapped. "It sounds like a drum." Day by day, the walls began to grow. Mira painted little signs to label the rooms: kitchen, bedroom, secret pillow fort zone. It was Nina's idea. Sammy helped hold up beams and fetch tools, and sometimes tried to wear the toolbox like a hat. Safety first. Mira laughed, handing him a real helmet. When the roof needed to go on, Elias climbed a tall ladder. Nina looked up nervously. "Be careful, Daddy." Elias winked. "I've got steady hands and your love holding me up." On one windy afternoon, a storm came suddenly. Boom went the thunder. Whoosh went the wind. The tarp over the frame flapped and flew away. Elias, Mira, Sammy, and Nina huddled in the car, watching the rain pour down. "I guess we can't build today," Sammy sighed. But Elias smiled. "That's okay. Sometimes the best part of building is waiting together through the storms. When the clouds cleared, the family worked even harder. They sang songs while they painted the walls. They planted flowers under the windows. And they even built a mailbox shaped like a tiny elephant. Finally, one bright morning, Elias placed the last tile on the roof. He climbed down, took Mira's hand, and looked at their children. "Team," he said softly, "we built a home." Nina ran inside and spun in circles. "This is our house. Our house." Sammy opened the kitchen cabinet. "This is where the cookies go." That night, they all lay on sleeping bags in the living room, watching the stars through the window. "It's not just wood and paint," Elias whispered. "It's love," Mira said. "It's our family," Sammy and Nina whispered together. And from then on, whenever someone asked where they lived, they didn't just say, "The yellow house on the hill." They said, "We live in the house that love built with every nail, every brushstroke, and every hug." The end.